Hey, what's up, guys? Mike's here. This lightning right here is so much garbage, and I can't see anything from it, but I guess I'm gonna turn this one around, and, it's so bright. It's so bright for me to watch it. So bright for me to watch it. So I'm gonna have to move this one right here, and then we'll talk about something. You know what? I'm just staying right here. I'm just staying. So, what's happening on the YouTube, hey? Oh, I'm gonna talk to you about this. That's right. It says they will have a lot of policies. It's advertisement friendly. And there's so many YouTubers who are devastated, we're so mad, we're so frustrated, so, you know, and everything seems so bad that there will be a lot of content that you will or you won't, that you will or you won't have that, and it will be demonetized for that one. You cannot make any money from it. So I had to be aware for myself and for my channel, because in my channel I will talk about a lot of stuff, and my light is and my light, and the cost of the light right here is too bright for me, and I don't know where I want to have to go. So it's kind of issue. That's the problem. So what really happens to me is that I should be aware of making a YouTube channel or something, because it's something bad. Something feel bad for me about what's happening on my channel. About stuff like that, there will be too much content. There will be there'll be lots of language, um, sexual content, violence, alcohol, drugs, and all other stuff. Okay, yeah, they should be aware from all other YouTubers out there. All other YouTubers out there, you have to be aware on what your video was about, and it has to be non-controversial, and it's not topic, something that you will be talking about. But you should be careful on what your videos is about. So you should be careful. All right, we're gonna give you some all breakdowns on what was happening to this little guideline. It's the advertisement friendly content guidelines, and we're gonna tell you all of them in one whole breakdown, and we'll see there. It's gonna tell me the advertiser friendly content guidelines. So I'm gonna read this whole thing down, and then we'll see. Alright. Advertiser friendly content is content that's appropriate for all audiences. True. It has a little to no inappropriate or mature content in the video stream, thumbnail, or metadata, such as in the video title. The title has to be like something that I don't want to see, or thumbnail that there might be a clickbait, or a video stream like a stream there will be like a content that it should be aware of, like for some reason. In the video does contain inappropriate content, the context is usually newsworthy or comedic, and the content is informed or certain or entertain, not to offend or shock. It's like, what? If that contains like the content that is not suitable for under 8, for the young kids, for the young audiences, that should be aware of, like. And I have no idea how the users got there. It's like, why do you want to follow these rules? Why do I want to follow this little advertiser friendly content guidelines? For what reason? Alright, here are the content that is considered inappropriate for advertising. Content that is not considered not advertising includes, is not limited to, sexually aggressive content, including partial nudity or sexual. Well, basically, it's the sexual content that it is applied to whatever. There are lots of trouble people who is in the nude, wearing birthday suit, in quotation marks, or even showing off your whatever, showing off your body, whatever that happens. It is really seems that they said that inappropriate, but they think it's not. And I was wondering that it's gonna happen. Huh, I don't know. Violence, including displayed serious injury and events lead to violent extremism. Oh, violence, gore, a lot of stuff. That's might be a whole lot of problem about like getting stabbed someone, or there will be lots of blood. Yeah, it's getting too much of here. It's like thinking about what you're what you're acting for, or talking stuff that contains a little violence or scenes that might be or going on. It could be like a hostile or hostages, or some are even in the news or whatever, getting gunshots fired or whatever. There'll be trouble. Inappropriate language, including harassment, profanity, or vulgar language, basically swearing. There are a lot of things. There's so many YouTubers like they're dropping out the f-bombs like occasionally or numerously. A lot of times that there will be a lot of f-bombs on some or many or most of the videos, some or most of the videos, because they said that it will be demonetized if that will happen. Alright, next one is promotion of drugs related substances, including selling, use of items, such as like pills, any kind of a medical stuff that's very inappropriate, but it might be appearing selling something like, it's everything. It's just a whole lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, like taking a lot of taking a lot of coke and you're feeling, crazy or something. Yeah, that should not be in the video, but that some viewers will scratch off their head and getting a little pissed at it. Then next is controversial or sensitive subjects or events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disaster, or tragedy, even if graphic imagery is not shown. When it comes to graphic imagery, it's shown that, oh my god, that says right there that there are lots of controversial things that it's happening, like all around the world, or even somewhere places that might have a problem. That should have a lot of problem when it comes to like on the news and in reading articles, and it might contain like something bad going on. There will be a typhoon. There will be a little flooding on where the location was. It's all other stuff. It's like you can't even say that one. You can't even say that a word yourself. It's like, oh my god, is this serious? Are you serious? Are we not going to talk about things that it's any controversial or stuff that we should not say and think? Yeah, I think we should be careful about that, and we should be aware on what would happen to him. But other YouTubers said, you know what? Don't care. Should we edit ourselves? Oh no, don't care about it. Screw it. We had to do it in our own way, not in YouTube's way. That's what they said. And according to the little yellow red box there, it says, if any of the above describes any proportion of the video, then the video may not be approved for monetization. If monetization is approved, your video may not be eligible for all available ad formats. YouTube reserves the right not to monetize the video, as well as suspended monetization features on channels that repeatedly submit videos violating our policies. Who does that? Who does have a lot of ideas like making the videos and just stop for no reason? Like, how are they supposed to be doing that? And I don't know about this one, you guys, but I should be aware. I should be aware from what monetizing on a I'll have to be aware on what monetization any videos that I have that has to be a little bit safe and it's very friendly on it. Yeah, I had to upload the videos that's very friendly and might be helpful to the audience, to reach out the audience. But all other contents like these, yeah, it may be a problem. And so does the other YouTubers getting a little bit of mad, bit of anger, and I have no idea what's going to happen, but no, any other way, any other directions, but no, screw it. And that's the reason why YouTube is extremely restricted. It is very restricted to tell you guys what's on the video. And I will think that there should be a lot of videos like when you always think about it, or looking at someone that there is a lot of content that it should not be in there, that should not be on YouTube. Yeah, you should be aware on where that is, and then looking at it, check your notifications that, oh yeah, your video is about to be demonetized. I mean, seriously, what's going on with YouTube nowadays? On YouTube, because nowadays they will allow any content on it, and right now they wanted to restrict it and try not to do any of the stuff, any of the videos. It will be demonetized for a whole reason. I mean, what the heck, man? What the heck? It's always been a lot of times like I'm so mad that these YouTubers were so pissed that they don't they demonetize some of the videos, and sad, especially to Phil DeFranco. It has been stated there are lots of videos that it's been demonetized for him. That's so sad. It's very devastated, and we just don't know what happens. So I have no idea. Well, we don't know what's gonna happen if there's any changes or something, because you know there are lots of things happening on YouTube. There's a lot of things happening on anywhere else. It's gonna happen to your channel. Your channel may be happening to you. It may be applied to you guys. It may be a lot of content that it should not be there. It's a whole lot of problem. It's a problem. Okay? It's a problem that it will not be monetized, your videos, because when you get older, you have to monetize the video. But you should be careful on what videos are about, because it will be demonetized and it won't be allowed for that at all. For now. Man, I got a lot of things talking about on YouTube being being censored to other content that is not suitable for younger audiences. And I pretty agree about that, but I'm not sure now, because anything goes. It'll be happening to your channel, and think about it. Just think about it. When you have a YouTube channel and you have a lot of videos, there will be some content that you should be aware of. It should be clean. It should be all low, no content free or whatever. Just no. Just have to be careful. You just have to be aware, you guys, on what videos are they. Okay, what videos you're talking about, and it should be careful on what is it. In the video right there are lots of things, because in my channel it's all clean, but some of them it's all clean, some of them are dirty. I will not monetize the video, so it's whatever, just keep doing it. Alright guys, that should be all for me talking about the YouTube thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy this little bit of rant or a little bit craziness here. Okay, bye guys.